Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is. The Chosen One, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you with a showdown. Sorry it's a little late, guys. Wife put up Christmas decorations, so I'm kind of working on my studio. I got to rearrange it again. So it is what it is, guys. You can't mess with wives and Christmas. You just let them do it, and you'll be much happier. All right, let them go wild. Uh, but yeah, guys, I'll have the studio back up in no time. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully, you guys won. This last slate was like how it should have been. The studs came through like they should have, and the Bob Smiths and the Joe Schmoes didn't break the slate, so that's a good thing. So hopefully, you guys got that bread. And before we get into it, guys, as you know, Black Friday sale is up. If you are ever on the fence about joining the DFS club, now is the time. It is ticking down to 7 hours left, guys. DFSclub.com, where we give you every single sport: NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, guys, EuroLeague basketball. Click the Join Now button. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. And we are already the cheapest in the business, so now we're just giving it away. So you have 7 hours left, guys, to hop on these Black Friday deals. Again, shop around, and then when you're done, you got 7 hours left. Come holler at your boy. I will hook you guys up. DFSclub.com. And members are already upgrading, and they're taking advantage of these deals. So don't you dare miss out. All right, guys. So let's get into it. We got the Eagles versus the Seahawks, the battle of the birds. All right. So quarterbacks. As y'all know, normally when I do my lineup construction, I like to do two quarterbacks, but there's rumors coming out of the Philly camp that Carson Wentz is not going to play the full game. They have this backup quarterback who's going to get some playing time. So with that said, I ain't touching Carson Wentz. I ain't touching that backup. I'm just going to go full-fledged Russell Wilson, guys, which is fine. That'll free up some salary. So Russell Wilson's 12-6. 2013-29. Philly's okay against quarterbacks, ranked 12th, but they're not lights out or anything like that. Russell Wilson, as of late, his last two games, not so good, 20 and 13 fantasy points, but before that, he was just money. So on a little decline, but I'm not too concerned. He's still rushing the ball. 10, 8, 2 rushes per game, guys. All right, so running backs. Miles Sanders, with all the quarterback chicanery that's going on, you just hope to God that Philly doesn't get too far behind because of this circus or whatever that Philly's pulling right now with the quarterback situation. I still haven't received word on who's going to get the start, and even then I wouldn't trust it. So Miles Sanders at 9-2 is okay. Again, since he's been back, not so good. 16, 15 rushes, still gets 5 targets a game, 14, 10 fantasy points. But yeah, Miles Sanders, you can get him in there. Chris Carson is back at 8-8. Kind of get him, I think, at a little bit of a discount. He should be a 100% full go. Yeah, he's been out for a while, for 4.5 weeks. So, but yeah, 8-8. Carlos Hyde at 7K is just stupid. He's the backup. So I ain't playing no backup for 7K, guys. We're just not going to do that. For some value, you could go Boston Scott. He's known as the red zone vulture. So even if Miles Sanders or whoever gets it down to the goal line, they'll run Boston Scott out there to get the touchdown. So again, for $1,000, I will definitely have some shares of Boston Scott. DJ Dallas at $800. I mean, I guess, but he's probably going to be completely out of the running back rotation now that Chris Carson is back. All right, let's go to wide receiver. All right, so DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, both fine plays. 11-4, 9-6. So since we're not playing two quarterbacks this slate, you could probably fit them both in there very nicely. I mean, it's just so I'd like to give you one, but you never know which one's going to shine, right? I know Lockett's had pretty much been a little bit more consistent, but not by much. 22, 12, 8, 7, 56, and his last 5, 56. You guys remember that game? Holy shit. Metcalf, 14, 5, 27, 43, 4. So if you can get both of them in, I would highly recommend it. 11.4 and 9.6. And Fanduel, $700, $1,100 more on Fanduel for Lockett. Travis Fulgham, I mean, I guess at 6'8". I'm not going to really go heavy on Philly's receivers because of the quarterback situation. And not to mention, Fulgham's only had 2 and 2 fantasy points in his last 2 games. 7, the targets are still there, 7, 5 targets. He's on the field for 100% of the snaps. It's just, he's not, I don't know what's going on, but 6'8", a little steep for Fulgham, guys. But I mean, you got to get some Philly guys. Jalen Reagor too. At 5'8", I'd probably go here because you're saving $1,000, and he's been doing better. Same amount of targets as Fulgham, but just doing a little bit better. 9 and 9 fantasy points in his last 2. Also on the field for 100% of the snaps, guys. So Jalen Reagor at 5'8", get him in there. Greg Ward at 5'2", too expensive, guys. I still don't know if David Moore is going to play. He was limited, so he probably is. David Moore at 4'6" will be the third option on this offense. If he plays, definitely playable at 4'6", guys. You never know. He could get a freaking fall into the end zone and get a touchdown, right? It's always the David Moores of the slate that always break it on these showdowns. Let's see, $2,000 more on FanDuel. All right, so for you FanDuel folks out there, I play FanDuel too. It's just the system's so different over there. You got to pick a captain, and I don't want to turn this into a 45-minute video. All right. Alshon Jeffrey, is he going to get a point this week? I don't know. At $1,600 again, guys. Seattle's ranked dead last against wide receivers. So if you want to take a shot at Alshon Jeffrey at a discount at $1,600, maybe this new quarterback they got, that'll be his go-to guy. I've noticed with the new quarterbacks that come in, they always throw the veterans. Always. So sneaky here. Alshon Jeffrey, guys, at 1,600, he just needs to get you 5 to 7 fantasy points. So there's some salary relief. If David Moore is out, you got Freddie Swain, who would probably be the third option. He was also limited to practice, but he should be a go. But only if David Moore is out, you can take a shot with Swain for only $200, guys. $1,700 more on FanDuel. All right, tight ends. Let's see what we got going on over here. Dallas Goedert finally last week got something done. Got 19 fantasy points. He's 6.4K on Draftkings. $2,000 more on FanDuel, guys. 6 targets. 19.7 fantasy points for 6'4". I mean, that's okay. That's reasonable, but I wouldn't go out of my way to really cram him in there. Seattle's actually pretty tough against tight ends. Ranked 10th in the league. So you can go to one of these Seattle tight ends. Will Disley. We call him Big Montana. 3'6", guys. It's between him and Richard Rodgers, right? Let's see so Richard Rodgers is on the field 35%. Will Disley's on the field for 47%. Neither one are really going to knock your socks off, but Will Disley, I think he's I'm not going to say the better pass catcher, but I don't know. It's just a gut feeling, guys. I mean, $1,800 less for Richard Rodgers. I'll take Richard Rodgers at $1,800, $1,600 more on FanDuel. Last 2 games, guys, he's gotten double-digit fantasy points on 2 and 5 targets. So, yeah. What's his name? The old guy. I just had a brain fart. He's not playing. So, you got Jacob Hollister also in the mix. 22% of the snaps. 3 and 2 fantasy points in his last 2, guys. I ain't messing with no Hollister. I'd rather just pay up for $1,800 and get Richard Rodgers, guys. Let's see. Kickers, I always try and get a kicker in my lineup, guys. It seems to be working. So out of the 2, Jason Myers has been more accurate, look at 9, 12 fantasy points, 4-2. So they kind of priced up the kickers a little bit here, if you haven't noticed. Normally they're in the 3K range as opposed to the 4K range, so they priced them up a little bit. They're on to us. I wouldn't even mind taking, guys, let's see, yeah, I wouldn't even mind taking the Seattle defense, but it's risky, right? Because the 2 quarterback situation and Philadelphia's offense has just been hot garbage, to put it nicely. So if you have to, it's 3-8, but I probably won't do it. It's very rare I roster defenses. Very, very rare. So that's going to do it, guys. Let's see. Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf. Yeah, that's going to do it. So let's go to roster construction. Let's go. There we go. All right. So very rarely do I put quarterbacks at captain. And it's because 85% of the time the winning takedown lineups, because guys, I always look to takedown. I ain't happy with just cashing. The takedown lineups don't have quarterback. All right. They have one of the receivers. So here's what we're going to do here. Let's get Chris Carson up there just so I can take him out. So let's put in Russell Wilson. I'm not going to put Chris Carson at captain. So I would do one with Metcalf and one with Lockett, guys, as captain. So we got them both in here. We're 6K over. No problemo. No problem. So let's see. Fulgham. Let's get a kicker in here. Let's get Myers in here. We're still about 3K over. Do we need Dallas Goedert? No, we don't. We can do. You can even go down to Boston Scott, guys. I really think he might vulture another touchdown this week. I wouldn't put it past him. So now we're under by 2K. And guys, the more money you leave on the table, the more of a chance you have at taking down all by yourself. You don't have to share it. We have room. We can put. I mean, if you want to do Richard Rodgers instead of Will Dissly, there you go. You can throw in Alshon Jeffrey, Jacob Hollister, the Seahawks defense if you want. But I'll stick with Dissly. So here's one. This is with Metcalf at captain, Russell Wilson, Boston Scott, Jason Myers, Tyler Lockett, Will Dissly. So you still have both Seattle pass catchers in there. So let's try a different one. Let's see. Okay, we'll put anybody there for now. So we're still going to keep Russell Wilson. I'm going to have him on 100. I guarantee you guys the winning lineup's going to have Russell Wilson in it. So I'm just saying. So let's get Lockett out of here because I want to put him at captain. So we'll throw Miles Sanders there. All right, so Lockett at captain. So let's get Metcalf back in there. We're 5K over. Not too bad. Is Miles Sanders a must? No. He's not a must. You can go. Let's do a. God, Boston Scott. I just have a funny feeling, guys. I really do. He might vulture a couple touchdowns. Let's do Alshon Jeffrey. Why not? Take a shot. And then we still got a little bit more. And then you can go Rieger. There you go. I mean, you don't want to do all. You still kind of want to do when you're doing your lineups 50-50 from each team because if you do it all Seattle, guys, only so many guys are going to get touchdowns. So you're banking on 4 or 5 guys getting over 10 fantasy points. It's just not going to happen. So you kind of want to get 50-50 in there. I'm going to 100% Russell Wilson this slate. And guys, I didn't forget. So now it's time for the giveaways. Let's do we'll do the NFL giveaway, which is $25 PayPal, guys. And then on my UFC video, we'll give away the Miranda Maverick autograph photo and the free DFS club membership. For this video, though, let's do the PayPal giveaway. And then I'm going to do a Showdown video tonight for tomorrow's game. That's right. There's a Tuesday night game. So let me bring it up here. All right, family, let's go. Who's going to win the free $25 PayPal? If your name is picked, reach me at skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. All right? Hit me up there, and I'll get you hooked up. So, who's it going to be? Let's go. Who's going to win the $25 PayPal? Jay's for Days says, loving the haircut, bro. Jay's for Days, congratulations. You are the winner of the $25 PayPal giveaway. Hit me up at skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, brother. Congratulations. If you didn't win, don't you dare be sour. Clap your hands and feel the power. It's a new day. We'll keep doing them, guys. All right? So keep it up. I appreciate all your support. Again, this is just my way of saying thank you for supporting me and my channel. And Schroeder appreciates it too. All right? Schroeder's sitting right by me. You just can't see him. All right. So again, guys, TikTok, time is ticking away. If you've ever been on the fence, now's the time. It makes a great gift for your husband, wife, son, daughter, cousin, second cousin, nephew. DFSclub.com, guys, where we cover every single sport. You get my lineups, my cheat sheets, my projections, the ownership. Always something going on. We got European basketball for Christ's sakes. All right, so don't miss out on these deals, guys. DFSclub.com. And this is Draft Dashboard. You know what it is. $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys. You get access to all my saved lineups, all my watch players, the lineup optimizer, which is what we just went over to put together your lineups, the sleepers and studs, the position optimizer, which breaks down every single player slate by slate, and you get the NFL cheat sheet, because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value, guys. This is Draft Dashboard. All right, so let's take everybody out. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody, guys. I live and die by that. I've just gotten a lot further in life. With that nice guy walk all over me. Baloney. I'll keep it PG. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Take care.